this is, APC in Benue State, and they've had this, coming together with Onje, and then the party chairman that was, almost arrested on Friday. Now, like they said, APC in Benue State is falling apart. Do you think that the APC chairman at the national level is not doing enough to actually, keep it together in Benue State?
Well, I'm not a member of APC, so I wouldn't really know what happens in APC. But for the purposes of analysis in the public, one thing every Nigerian should realize is that, for instance, as I was growing up, I knew that there were parties like National Party of Nigeria, Nigerian People's Party, Unity Party of Nigeria, GMPP, PRP, and then maybe NAP or something. There are about 5 or 6 of them. Then, then 1979, 1983. And to a large extent, as at 1983, I was no longer I was a boy, but not so much a small boy, so I could still remember some of the things that happened then. But what we are talking about is after the 1983 elections, the MPN still won, retained most of the states, the federal and all the rest. Then came night of that 31st December 1983. The immediate past president of Nigeria, General Muhammadu Buhari, and his colleagues struck and overthrew that government led by Shehu Shagari, a government that was just sworn in on October 1st, 1983. On that 31st December 1983, that government was overthrown, and then they brought us back to military era. That played on until we got to another attempt to getting us to democratic rule. That was in I think about 1991, 92. That brought people like Ada George as a governor of Rivers State, and then we even had senators. Then suddenly things happened the way it happened, and then Abacha came struck, and took away all that, and we continued until 1998, 99 when Abacha died. Abdul Salami came and hurriedly, conducted election that brought Obasanjo as the president of Nigeria. So what am I trying to say in all these historical data I'm given is that Nigeria will always remain, but political party may be here today and may not be there tomorrow. It doesn't matter. Even we're talking about those who played in the past. Most of them have gone. We should have the insight of knowing that our existence on this earth is just a temporary one. So that whatever we do, we should look ahead, considering posterity. What footprints are you leaving in the sands of time? It doesn't matter the political party you belong to. The law enables these political parties to be. Let us belong to wherever we want to belong to. But one thing that should be uppermost in our hearts should be we use this political party as a vehicle to collect power. When we collect power, we should be able to use power to do good, to make our society a better place, come up with policies, come up with programs that will advance our society. It's so pitiful. People take over public offices like what you have seen of recent. A minister or maybe some high-ranking appointees of the federal government being either suspended or sacked because of what? Embezzlement. It's just quite too bad. People killing people because they want power. People doing all sorts of things because they want power. It ought not to be. Look at America. I have never seen a case where the Democrats remain in power claiming that they will be in power forever, or the Republicans doing the same. Maybe after 2 terms or something, you find out that Americans will decide to vote out that particular party and vote in another party. Though they have their various regions like what to have their states. Sometimes traditionally at that level they have a particular, either the Democrats or the Republicans, that naturally they will vote. But when it comes to the national, Americans don't allow any particular political party to remain in power for too long. They have a way of balancing it so that no particular party feels on top of the world, bragging and thinking, gloating. For instance, you have the national chairman of APC today. Whatever that is happening in Benue State, all a responsible person should do is to ensure that what is fair and what is right happens. For instance, there is a governor there who defeated the candidate of the immediate past PDP governor, what's his name, Autumn, in the last election, and he's a sitting governor. All the people of Benue should do is to rally around their governor. This politics has passed. When it comes to politics again, you can play politics, but when it comes to governance, support the governor. Allow him to work for you. Come up with good ideas, good policy, good visionary ideas that will move your state forward. And not to endlessly politic and begin to fight. You distract the man. At the end of the day, it is the people of the state that what suffers. You are there as a secretary to the government of the federation. Concentrate on your work there. Do what you're supposed to do so that Nigeria can move forward. Allow your governor who has been elected to work in the state to work. Those in the structure of the party, whatever they are, it is their party now. Their party has produced a governor. Let them rally around their governor. If the governor may not be doing well, but what do they need to do? Must you come out to the open to wash your dirty linens? If the governor is not doing well, there are ways to go about it. For instance, if you're my sister of the same family and you're not doing well, do I now come to the public and begin to embarrass in the public? No. All I should do is I should find a time in our closet to do what? Think of how to, to iron out these issues, and when we come out to the public, we give a different projection, ensuring that we have been able to take care of things that are not supposed to be as they are. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
So these are some of the ways we should begin to think as a people. I must not be. Look, if my party is not in charge of governance here, should I not pull down the state because we are not in charge? All we need to do is to support the government. The government should work for all of us. When it comes to politicking, we politic. Not when the governor just starting, has not even worked for up to a year. You're distracting him. That state will suffer.